Yep.
See, we about to go live, bro. We about to go live. We about to go.
We live, baby.
All right, dude. So look, you're 100% in the game. You're 100% now full-time digital marketer. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about that, man? We're on YouTube. How do you feel about that?
To be honest, I mean it's a little intimidating.
Yeah, it's scary as hell, right?
Digital marketer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What else are you thinking?
Man, I don't know. It's like tough because like, all right, so I've been like working a lot lately. And like, well, last week I only worked 4 days, right? So the day I had off, all day on the phone. That day alone, I was able to set like 4 appointments.
Right.
And that's like, yeah.
Okay.
So like, I see like a lot of potential there. Like if I could just do this like day in and day out,
right,
like, what the upside could be.
Okay.
But, like, it's scary, like not having like that safety net there.
Okay. So dude, listen, like every person that did it took the leap. Every person that did it took the leap. Every person that made it happen took the leap. This is why this stuff that we do called entrepreneurship is not for everybody, because it's too fucking hard, dude. It's too hard. The average person is not going to be able to go through this. It's too painful. There's not enough safety. There's no insurance. There's no 401k. It's just a tough deal. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Deal, man. You know, I, like literally, do you know what happened to me? How I got started?
No.
Okay, so I started like back in the day. I was like breeding dogs and I had some success. I was like in my early 20s, and I had some success. And you know, I had one of the top websites, top 2 on Google, and I was selling like $5,000 dogs. I was young as hell. This is like early 2000s, and I did that for a little while. For whatever reason, I got out of it. I did that for maybe like 3 years. I got out of it. Okay, and I went into the corporate world, and when I went into the corporate world, I've always had that gear. Like I just want to crush things. I want to win. I want to win. I want to crush things. I want to make things work. So I got into education, and in 3 years, I went from entry level. I was helping people get jobs. So I was a career advisor, and then I became a president out of college. Okay, I just worked my ass off. During all this time, all these years, like from my early 20s to my late 20s, I wanted to like I always like knew I was an entrepreneur. Like in my heart, I'm like, fuck, I'm doing good, but shit, I'm an entrepreneur. That's like really who I am. That's like that's probably what would make me happy. No matter what, until I'm the dude, I'm not the dude. You see what I'm saying? Like until like I'm writing the check,
right?
You know. So I was working out of school. I was a president, and this school ended up closing. They lost accreditation, so I was out of work, dude. I went back into the job market to look for a job, and I was like probably like 27, 28, and you know, I was overqualified. Is there something that's distracting you?
No, I'm good. I'm here.
Okay. So I went back into the job market, and I was overqualified for my old role, like a career advisor. But then I was like on paper underqualified to be a president because I'm competing against people with 20 years experience, competing against people with PhDs. You know, it was hard for me to get a job. So it took me like 3 months, and everybody was overlooking me. For the first time in my life, man, I was unemployed and I was unable to find a job. So I had like an awakening. I'm like, man, fuck this. This sucks. You know, like I can work my ass off, and no matter what, I can just get let go. Like that easy. I did it. You know, I was a savage in the corporate world. You know, I mean, I'm a savage now. I was just as crazy back then. You know, I was working 14 hours. I was working 6 days a week. I go harder now, but I was killing them. That's how I had success. So I'm like, you know what? This will never happen again. I'll never get fired again, or I'll never be out of a job. And that's when I started Limelight. And I've been doing Limelight since like 2013. So I guess what I'm telling you, man, is like right now, this is the fucking opportunity. Like this is the real deal right now. Like here's your chance. You know what I mean? Like, and everything happens. Everything happens, dude. It all just lines up. You know, there's been a couple people that had jobs that were employees that were working with me. And there's a couple people that left their job after they started working with me. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Are you talking about Gage?
Say again?
Are you talking about Gage?
No, like students that have been working with me that had like
students.
Yeah, they had 9 to 5.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know Jarrell, he's full time now.
Dom.
Who else? Dom.
And I'm not.
I know Joseph. Joseph is young, but I know this is how he gets his income.
Right, and then also
Gia, Temple.
Yeah, like they had jobs. They had regular jobs. You know what I mean? So like, here's
right.
your chance, dude. Here's like your fucking opportunity to make this happen. Like if you're looking for a sign, this is it. This is it. We're talking about running your agency, and you were just like slammed 40, 50 hours a week plus, and you're trying to balance both. And now, like, we got to make it happen now. You know what I mean? And on top of that, like for me, I help people, I love people, but like whatever work I put in is whatever I get back. Like,
right.
You know, like go get your fucking paycheck. You know, today's Friday. Let's go help people and let's go get it. You know what I mean? What else?
Yeah, and I definitely. I'm sorry. What was that?
What else are you thinking, man?
That's like, okay, so like most people going into that situation, you know, would like kind of be like sad or like something, have like some type of like feeling, but like that was like the first thing that clicked in my mind, like when I was like called into the office. And it's crazy because, you know, that's why I've been talking to you and Gage about. That's been my struggle. Like I've been tired, I've been exhausted,
right?
And like I couldn't be productive, prospecting and stuff because I'm physically tired, I'm emotionally drained. Yeah. I got a bad attitude when I get off of work. And like, I don't know, I just kind of took it like a sign from God, like, you know, it's the time to go all in on this.
Dude, it's a sign, bro. It's a fucking sign. It's a sign. This is like your moment. This is an opportunity right now. If that school didn't close, bro, I'll probably still be at the school. You know, I'll still be at the school, you know, which was cool. I was a president, but that's nothing compared to what we're doing today. That's nothing. Like right now, dude, you're right in the middle of it. We have an international operation. We got people in Australia. We got people in the UK. We got people in Canada. We got people all across the globe, and you're part of it. You know what I mean? So now's the time, dude. Let me cut this with these guys so I can get with you.